Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and this is Islanders. This is going to be a little bit of an interesting map, I think. We immediately get offered three water plateaus. So water plateaus perform better with trees if they're in range. However, it don't look like we're going to be able to get too many trees in range. 19 points, 20 points. 21 points. To be honest, I think I'll take 21 points. I want to try and capitalize on the amount of space on this water plateau, so we're going to try and drag it out as far as possible. And then we are absolutely going to pick up a brand new pack. Lumber mill, mason. I think it's got to be mason, to be honest. I think that we need to try and formulate a strategy that involves not building any houses, because I think that is the only way that we're going to be able to do it. Okay, that goes there. Let's just try and build all around this little island so we can get the bonus from the statue in as many places as possible. One more, maybe? Well, we could do one more, but I'm not certain that would be entirely worthwhile. Well, that's only 8 points, and this will tie in with a brickyard a little bit later on. So yeah, we'll do that there, sure. Okay, now water plateau, another water plateau. Any chance that we can maybe try and put it next door and get a similarly good result? 24. I'll take a 24. That's pretty darn good. As I say, we want to try and survive for now. I am going to take the farming pack. The reason that I'm going to take the farming pack is because we're able to plant farming area on this grassland, and this is another grassland panel. So I think we might take this opportunity to maybe try and make a farm in the middle of the ocean. Can you believe that? Honestly, I cannot. We want this to be round about there. We want to place down some fields to that effect. Okay. Alright, that's pretty darn good going. 35 points, don't mind if I do. Place that down, bada bim, bada boom. What do you know? We're going to take the brewing pack. As I said, we're going to try not formulate our approach in terms of a city. We're going to try and build as much sort of external infrastructure as we can in order to take advantage of the very limited space that we've got access to here. I mean, part of me wants to do a brewing thingy over there, but I'm pretty certain that would not lead to a successful time. Right, we're looking for these very, very valuable grassy panels. The more grassy panels, the better, to be honest. Sure, that can go there. Okay, 0 points if we put this here. We really want to try and get ourselves a warehouse or whatever it is, a mason, something that takes advantage of all of these. Sorry, these are the masons. We want to take advantage of all of them in a warehouse. I'm going to take a lumber pack, sure. Nothing new as of yet, but that's not a problem. 7, 9. I'll take a 9. Yes, please. All right, good. Things are sort of stabilizing. Things are looking pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with the game as it currently stands. We're in a pretty darn nice place. Although I do feel obliged to make you aware that I feel this is probably going to be the last episode in this series. Originally, I was anticipating when I went into this game that it might be a relatively short series. Let me just dot down some extra little shamans. Ooh, 30 points. Don't mind if I do. Well, that is spectacular. There we go. Absolutely exceptional. Yeah, I was originally anticipating that it would be a fairly short series. Wouldn't have a super long lifespan. If I place that down there, that'll still be affected by the minus the minus from the other windmill thing. We have one more plateau. Sure. Right, so let's just continue to place fields around this area. Beautiful. I really don't want a city pack. I really, really didn't want to take a city pack, but unfortunately we have to. As a consequence, we should probably try our best to find the biggest uninterrupted area. I kind of want to try it over here, to be honest. Sure, let's try and make this happen. I don't love the fact that we have to do this, but it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, yes, I suspect that this will probably be the last episode. Not because I am not enjoying this game. I am enjoying this game. I just don't think that this game has, you know, there's not that much variety. And something that I'm really conscious of wanting to try and improve on the channel is variety. So, you know, if you are a fan of this series, well then, hello. I'm very glad that you're watching along. But, you know, as a little sneak peek to people who are watching this series, I can exclusively reveal that things will be changing over the channel in the next couple of months. And I want to get to the channel to a place where there's a lot more variety. There are shorter series, but they're more meaningful. They're more sort of enjoyable. I want to try and edit more videos. That's something that's become increasingly apparent to me. I really want to try my hand at editing videos, and I think that is a way that I can relatively easily increase the enjoyment and the content of a whole bunch of videos. Sure, it takes a little bit longer on my part, but to compensate for that, there's just fewer videos on the channel per day, and there's already been a fair reduction in the number of channels on the number of videos on the channel per day anyway. So what I'm really trying to say is that I'm gonna try and hopefully make better use of my time. Now, speaking of use of space, just for a second, this brewery doesn't need to be placed on valuable grassland water plateaus, so I will place it on a regular tile over there. Perfect. Okay, it's got to be huts, right? I mean, it's got to be huts. These huts, not good. These huts over here, not bad. Over here, however, we can get 13. Right. One hut that's going to give us 13. That's not too shabby, if I do say so myself. That would be 4, 5, 9, 9. Sure, I'll put it over there. Why not? And then this still doesn't have the range. Oh no, it does have the range. Tell a lie. It does have the range. Let's do that there. Perfect. That's plus 40 points. That's pretty darn good going, if you ask me. I'll take that any day of the week. Wowzers, we're not ready to progress to the next island yet. Usually I feel at this stage we'd be almost ready to go. But yes, sort of variety on the channel. I want to see that going up. I want to start making some more bespoke videos. I did an announcement video for Transport Fever recently, and that did pretty darn well. So it's just that sort of thing that I want to try and encourage. I want to do more of. I want to change it up. I want to change it up. I initially put down this thing in the expectation that we could maybe get some mansions out here, but I'm now beginning to think that that may be rather a folly. Okay, that goes over there. Okay, beautiful. We've got a regular bit. So mansions can go down here. Do this. Right. I don't love this. Don't love this at all. I also don't love how I didn't leave enough space to slot this house in here. Oh, it's so close. It wants to do it. Right, whatever. Mansions it is. Oh, goodness me. I think we're out of, we're almost out of points. Sure, you know what? Put that over there. That's plus 25. That's going to be enough to get us to the next level. Let's do that. Oh, we already had a pack anyway. I don't love parks. I'll take a fountain instead then, I guess. Sort of wanted to not take a fountain, but it is what it is. Another hops field. Yep. The hops field will get placed down, but it'll get placed down over there. Perfect. More regular houses. More regular houses. The regular houses are going to get placed right about over here. Yeah, so anyway, variety on the channel, that's definitely going to be changing. You know, so, it's definitely going to change, and I hope it's going to be a good change, obviously. No one ever hopes for bad changes. But I am reasonably hopeful that, that it'll be a smooth process, and it will be a better process. We'll all be better off for it. Right, can I put another plateau out here? That's kind of actually, in a weird way, the perfect plateau to receive. Right, gets us over the line again, so we got 2 new packs to take. Plateau, I will of course take the plateau, and then I'll take the tower. Right, tower can go in here. I don't love how little points that tower is going to give us, but whatever. Yeah. You know, I've just got so many plans with YouTube. I've just got so many plans. I'm so excited about all of the stuff that I want to try and accomplish, and I just feel, you know, been in a little bit of a rut recently, and there's so much more that can be done to make things better, make things look better. I'm just excited. I'm excited about the future. I get very excited very easily, as it's probably fairly obvious. Okay, this can go... Is 12 the max that we're going to get? I think it is. 12 the max. 2. I think probably it's worth us just putting it down over here. Yep. There we go. Okay, we can stick a plateau out here. To be honest, I kind of would like to stick a plateau right here. That's a pretty darn good place to do it, if I do say so myself. This is a grassy plateau. Grassy plateau can go over here. We actually have too many grass spaces. Okay, and then we can slot that in right there. Perfect. Alright, warehouse. Now, the reason that I thought that this warehouse would eventually come is because of all of the masons, and boy oh boy, it turns out that this warehouse is going to get us some big points. Let's do that right there. Bada bim, bada boom. What do you know? We do actually end up getting a whole heck of a lot of points. Right, keep it up with the farming land. It's not coming along as fast as I would like it. We're not getting as much farming land as I originally anticipated, but it is what it is. Right, loads and loads of huts. That's going to be the hut area. Circus. Now, the circus can fit in over here, although it would be slightly better if we had a bespoke plateau for it. Okay, let's put that right about there. Bespoke plateau for the circus. Let's see if we can rotate that and maybe get it in right about there. Okay. Okay. I love it. I love it lots. That is looking fantastic. That's really, really good. What do we got here? We got a shaman. I don't think that there's any... There's a way to say, I don't think there's any other good places for a shaman. He says as he is immediately wronged. Yeah, okay. Well, 30 points for a shaman is pretty darn good going if you ask me. I'll take that. It's very, very nice. Just keep on building normal houses. Keep on building mansions wherever we possibly can. 12 points right there. Right. Okay, that fountain is a little bit squint, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. 16 points for putting a city center over here. I'm gonna do it. I don't know why we have so many stinking city centers, but hey ho. What does the market do? Oh, the market is good for everyone. Well, there's no reason not to have a market right over here then, is there? Literally no reason. Right, place that down there. Perfect. There we go. Looking remarkably good. given the fact that there was nothing here before we started building. I do kind of like how the game adaptively gives you the platforms and panels that you need in order to make everything kind of work. That is quite nice. Right, now, if we were to put another farm over here, it's plus 44. It's pretty darn good going. I'm going to hold on to that farm for as long as I can in the hope that maybe, just maybe, we can extort a few more points out of the whole thing. There we go. And yet more huts over here. Wonderful. Parks need to be done kind of carefully because I want them to go into a resort oasis. Right, what we should do is we should place this here. 44. Yeah, place that there. And then start placing parks over here. Yeah, because the resort oasis is going to get the bonus from... The resort oasis is going to get the bonus from the parks, and that's what we're going to try and set up. Right, the tavern is the brewery, the city center, the statue, and some houses. Okay, I mean, maybe we can fit that in just about over there. It's not very valuable, but again, you know, we're not really... We don't really have a very house-heavy city. Or a house-heavy island, per se. This just isn't working. 22. 22, I think, is probably the best we're going to get, so... Oh, 23. I love it when you find an extra point out of nowhere. It's perfect. It's really, really nice. Okay, 17 points. I'll take that. Very, very lovely, if you ask me. Can we get another water plateau roundabout here? That's pretty darn good, actually. In many ways, this is actually easier than building a city on another island. Just like a full-blown island, because you just sort of add to it as you go. Space isn't really the same problem. Temple. I did indeed keep a temple free. Okay, the fact that we've got a tavern right next to the temple is a problem. But that's okay. We'll fix that. Oh, that's grass. That's grassland. I can't put grassland over here. I need to put grassland over here. Is that another grassland? Yep, another grassland. This is not grassland. This is the perfect excuse to start building mansions out here. Again, another perfect excuse. I want to try and build it in a little bit more of a modular fashion. So we'll do that. Warehouse. To be honest, I think it's still worth us placing down another warehouse over here. Even if it does give us minus 15 points. Plus 30? Yeah, I will absolutely take that. It's good enough. That is absolutely good enough for me. 22 points as opposed to 14. 31. I'll take 31. Straight up. I do have a sawmill to place down. Plus 25 points for a sawmill. Don't mind if I do. It's good going. Alright, what's next? Walls. Walls we can place... I mean, on the... Can we place it on the plateau itself? I'd hate to place it and then realize that we actually can't do that because of the temple. Yeah, it's something that I'm keen to avoid doing. Maybe we just straight up place the temple down. Let's do that. Place that brewery over there. 25 points for a fisher. Don't mind if I do. My placement of sort of the extraneous buildings, the buildings on the outskirts, highly questionable, to be honest. I don't really value them as much as I should, and I don't place them with very much thought. Again, I probably should do better, but, you know, again, I am but a human. Okay, maybe we just sort of deal with this. Take the +2, and then we just get the walls, the wall bonuses. So the wall bonuses give us 15. Walls give us 10. Okay, so let's place that down there. Right, +2 points. Doesn't really seem very worthwhile. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. However, that does give us 21 points. And that's another 21 points for pretty much nothing. Wall Plateau or Resort Oasis. I will actually, in this occasion, take the Resort Oasis. Oh my good golly gosh. I did not realize that it was even possible to get that many points. I just straight up do not think that we're going to get anywhere near that number of points if we go anywhere else. Holy cow, that's incredible. 123 points. I'm going to place that. Wowzers. Okay, I didn't realize that the Resort Oasis also fed in from farm tiles and also breweries and, well, not breweries, you know, hops fields and whatnot. Did not realize that that was the case. Okay, speaking of hops fields, I would kind of like one more plateau out this way. I say one more. Always one more plateau. So that we can get access to the brew fields without hitting the previous brewery. We'll do that. Quite nice. Little lumberjack. 4 points. -2. 2, 2. 3. I mean, sure. 4 points for lumberjack. It's nothing to write home about, but it is fine, I guess. Okay. +6 points from the temple, but minus points from the walls. This is fine. Okay, let's try and stack up the bonuses from regular houses here. Try and put them next to the tavern so that at least we can collect some decent bonuses. Okay, that wall is just going to fit in here. We're just going to stack them up. I don't want to not stack them up. Okay, same with huts. Huts are going to go comfortably there. Right, 21, 23, 27. I mean, I'm going to take 27. You're not going to see me turning down a 27-pointer. There again, another 27-pointer. 12-pointer for the Mason. Again, nothing super exceptional, but it's good enough. It's good enough for me to say, hey, I'll do that. 18 points. You know what? I will say yes to 18 points. I will also say yes to 33 points. That's a big yes from me. So the huts get bonuses from fishers, and fishers get bonuses from huts. So that's probably something to note specifically for the future, you know? Right. Ideally, I'd like to get it in range of the Resort Oasis if possible. All parks really should try and be within range of the Resort Oasis. But also brewery fields. I'm actually shocked at how good they are. Right. Keep building it out. Slow but steady wins the race. Okay, these mansions are getting a little bit ridiculous to place and also not netting us that many points. So for that reason, I'm going to place the points, the mansions that are giving us the single largest amount of points. Sure. I've already got 2 sawmills on that island, but that's still netting us 13 points. So again, not super terrible. Okay, so I think that is... Wow, we still do not have the ability to go to the next island. I kind of am a little bit surprised by that, to be honest, but hey-ho. Yep, 2 more huts. That's fine. And also, we've completely run out of packs to pick up. Now we're just going to be getting generic buildings. I say generic buildings. They might be, you know, they're going to be nice buildings, but they're just going to be randomly chosen ones, I suspect, as opposed to, you know, buildings that we're actually able to pick for specific purposes that fit our needs. We're going to sort of have to adapt to the conditions that we're given. Okay, and still, annoyingly, these stupid mansions are not giving me any points. Yeah. I mean, we're straight up almost out of plateaus here. We are straight up out of plateaus. I think we gotta go for the plateaus that give us the most points now, to be honest. And just hope that we get a plateau that actually makes a difference. Or hope that we get a building that actually makes a substantial difference. It only makes sense to place walls kind of close to the temple. I guess also maybe the market a little bit. If we could get the market and the temple together, that would be great. I just hate how space inefficient this whole process actually is. Yeah, I mean, I did see a 19er. I am going to do that, because that's a pretty good number of points, but I really do not love it. Right, 21 points. Let's go back, get the park down. $18 points. It's pretty darn good going if you ask me. Yet another lumberjack. It's getting kind of tight over here. Are we going to make it to the next island? To be honest, I don't actually know. This series might come to its natural conclusion as opposed to its artificial conclusion, which I originally had planned for. We're still getting some good points, but now we are left with just the plateaus, and the plateaus kind of scare me. I don't really like wall plateaus. I don't find them hugely useful. I mean, not digging that. I'll take that, sure. It will get us to the next level, which is important. Lots and lots of new buildings, but none of them buildings that I particularly like the look of. I mean, a couple of parks. Parks are always nice. I mean, walls. I feel like I should be doing way more with walls. There's no way that I can sort of stack these. Not really. I need water plateaus. I don't need wall plateaus in a land that's filled with water. Could always just do a regular plateau. I mean, I've got it. I might as well use it. Alright, I will use it. 42? To be honest, I think at this point we're in survival mode, you know? We got a place wherever it's looking slightly good. 16 points for wall. To be honest, that might end up transpiring as the best that we're going to get at this stage. I think it might. Whatever gets us over the line would be quite truthfully ideal. Okay, if we do 14 there, that'll take us pretty much up to the line. That will get us access to the next island, so it looks like I have the last laugh. I'll be finishing the series as opposed to the video game finishing the series. Which is in itself rather satisfying. I've got to confess, it is rather satisfying. Let's place down the hut whilst we're over here. There we go, get that done. Yet another mansion. we go. More fields. To be honest, this agricultural area didn't really pan out as originally anticipated. I was thinking that it might be just a little bit more exceptional, probably. There we go, do that. It's still plus 16, to be honest. It's pretty darn good going. Lots of negative points there, but that is what it is. I mean, unless we find the best park in the entire world, I think this might be us cream crackered here. Still got 2 wall thingies to do. Oh boy, they might actually fit on together, but it'll take a little bit of wrangling, I think, to make it work. We'll get to the next stage. Just, very much just. Although I think this might be all she wrote. Yeah, we've got limited green space that we can utilize in this area now, so we're kind of a little bit pressed. I did just get an achievement of king, which is quite nice, if I do say so myself. I always considered myself a king, not contingent on video game achievement telling me that I am, to believe that I am. Yeah. You know, oftentimes this game is all about asking, or, you know, it's answering the tough questions. Do you want to hamper yourself now in the hope that it will bring future prosperity? Or do you want to just, you know, take a good 123 point resort thingy and hope that it'll serve you well and everything will be sorted? Who honestly knows? I can't answer the tough questions. 32 points, 34 points. 34 points seems like the best that I'm going to get. And unless this wall plateau nets me 45 points, which I strongly suspect that it will not. In fact, I so strongly suspect it will not that I'm going to place it here, full in the knowledge that I can't actually get more than 15 points, even if I really wanted to try. That's going to do it. That's going to do it for this city, which I must say is the most spectacular way that this series could end. It looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? It looks absolutely gorgeous. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Holy cow. What a gorgeous city. What a fantastic game. As I say, you know, the channel will be undergoing some changes, as it always has done and will always continue to do. But I hope you've enjoyed this this little series, ladies and gents. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. I'll see you next time. Should we have a little look at the next island? Let's have a little look at the next island. Let's see what we're missing out on. It's like a tease, you know? Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Islanders. What a gorgeous island. I'll see you next time. Bye.